Hello, YouTube live stream. I'm on here to share about being rich and famous in the hip hop rap game and having lots of money. A lot of people in this world think that that's success. If you're rich, you're famous, you got a lot of money, it's meaningless. It's meaningless. Okay? To be rich and famous, to be popular, to have lots of money is meaningless. That is not success. That's what the rappers tell you, and that's what the world says success is. No, that's meaningless. For everybody to know your name, for you making a name for yourself, that is meaningless. It's all meaningless. Okay? So being rich and famous in the hip hop rap game and having lots of money is meaningless. It's all meaningless. And I'm in Ecclesiastics 2. This man named Solomon. Solomon had all the money, all everything. He had everything that the rappers are bragging about. But he says in Ecclesiastes 2, pleasures are meaningless. So just like the rappers today in the Bible days, Solomon had everything. Everything that the rappers are bragging about, how they got all this money, cars, clothes, women, jewelry, and he said it's meaningless. It's meaningless. So pleasures are meaningless. I said to myself, come, I will test you with pleasures to find out what is good. But that also proved to be meaningless. Laughter, and I said, is madness. And what does pleasure accomplish? I tried to cheer myself up with wine and embrace folly, and my mind still guided me with wisdom. And I wanted to see what was good for people to do under the sun during the few days of their lives. And this is what Solomon said. All the stuff that the rappers brag about, how they got the cars, the mansions, the big houses. Solomon said he had all that stuff. All the stuff that the world tells you that you need to be successful with. What the world says success is. And I'm Ecclesiastics 2. I undertook great projects. I built fine houses for myself. I planted vineyards. I made water groves, gardens, and parks, and planted all kind of fruit trees in them. I made reserves to water groves of flourishing trees. I bought male and female slaves. I had other slaves who were born in my house. I also owned more herds and flocks than anyone in Jerusalem before me. Absolutely silver and gold for myself, and the treasures of a king, and provided. I acquired female singers and harlots as well as the light of my heart. I became greater far than anyone in Jerusalem before me. And all of this and all of my wisdom still guided me. I denied myself nothing my eyes desired. I refused my heart no pleasure. My heart took delight in all my labor. All this reward for all my toil. Yet, when I survey, when I survey all that my hands have done and what I have toiled to achieve, everything is meaningless, chasing after the wind. Nothing was gained under the sun. Wisdom and folly are meaningless. Truly, my thoughts to concern wisdom and also madness and folly. So Solomon, right here in Ecclesiastes 2, had all the stuff that the world would say that you need to be successful. But he said it's meaningless. It's meaningless to be a famous rap star, to be popular, to have everybody know your name, to have a big old mansion. It's all empty. It's empty. But so many people want that life. Now I'm going to Ecclesiastic 2:17. Toil is meaningless. So I hated life because the work that is done under the sun was grievous to me. All of it is meaningless, chasing after the wind. I hated all the things I had toil for under the sun because I must leave them to one who is coming after me, and who knows whether this person will be wise or foolish. Yet they will take control over all the fruits of my toil. in which I have poured my effort and skill under the sun. This too is meaningless. So my heart began to despair over all my toilsome and labor then under the sun for a person may labor with wisdom. So all the stuff that all the things that he had to be famous, to be popular, is empty. So to be a famous rap star, to be rich, to have everybody chasing you and following you, and people trying to make a name for themselves, is empty. It's all empty. What does it prosper a man that gained his whole world and lose his soul? What can a man give in exchange for his soul? It's all empty. It's empty. It's like the rich man right here. Let's go to the rich man that had all this stuff. The rich man in Luke. Yep. Got all this stuff. People got all this stuff, but they ain't got no peace with Jesus Christ in their heart. Because they too busy chasing after the empty stuff. Okay. Life does not consist of the things that you own. Let's find that scripture. Luke 12:15. It's all empty. Luke 12:15. Life does not consist of abundance of possessions. And he said, and he told this parable, the ground of a rich man yield his abundant harvest, though to him, he said to himself, he thought to himself, what shall I do? I have no place to store my crops. Then this is what I will do. I will tear down my barns and build bigger ones, and my surplus grain. I'll say to myself, you have plenty of grain laid up for many years. Take life easy, drink and be merry. But God said to him, you fool, this very night your soul will be demanded from you. Then who will get what you have prepared for yourself? This is how it will be with those whosoever is storing up things for themselves, but is not rich towards God. So the fortune and the fame to be a famous rap star is all empty. They selling y'all lies. Ain't none of it real. It's all fake. Because when you leave this world, you got to turn it over to somebody else. Don't be impressed. In Psalms 49, don't be impressed with those who stack up riches. The rapper that's showing you all the money he got and all the cars he got, it's all empty. It don't matter how much money they got. It doesn't matter. Psalm 49, verse 18. So don't be impressed with those who get rich and pile up fortune and fame. They can't take it with them. The fame, the fortune, all get left behind. Just when they think they have arrived and folks praise them because they have made good, they will enter the family boot plot where they will never see sunshine again. So being a famous rapper, famous singer, is all empty. And that's not success. That's empty. Yep. Empty, 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 empty. And what can a man give in exchange for his soul? What does it profit a man to gain, and woman too? What does it profit a man or woman to gain this whole world and lose their soul? What's up with that? And lose their soul. Okay? They losing their soul. No matter how much money they got. It's all empty. Because they're gonna have to give it over to whoever it is when they leave this world. So being a famous rapper, famous singer, whoever want to be rich and famous, it's empty. It's empty. Okay? I don't see nowhere in the Bible where Jesus Christ talks about us being rich and famous. It's all empty. To be rich and famous and to be popular, that's empty. That's an empty life. God's way is better. I'm praying for people who chasing riches and fame and want to be popular. What can you give in exchange for your soul? People selling out their soul for the money because they got millions of dollars, but that don't mean nothing when you leave her. That's all empty. It's empty. Bye bye.